Hey, what's up, guys? I just wanted to put this out real fast before you watch this video. This is going to be completely and totally uncharacteristic of me. I get pretty fucking heated, and I lay down reality. And if people can't handle that, then that's on them. That's too bad. So please, if you're fairly new here, this is not my norm, and I tried to explain that ahead of time. But I do get pretty upset, and it's almost like a road rage video. We haven't done one of those in forever, but just take it for what it is and move on. I'm moving on. I hope you can too. So, there you go. Here's the shit show. What's up, creepers? And Geekers Chris, the Atari Creep. How is everyone doing today? That's so true, isn't it? It's, I think it's a real douchebag move to, when somebody shows some excitement about something, to try to knock them down as a result of their excitement for whatever it is, because you're not in agreement with their thoughts. There's no wrong in having an opinion, and as it relates to, say, the Atari box VCS and the Intellivision Amico, if you're for or against either one of them, there has never been a problem, at least in my mind, of that. And if you voice your opinion, that's cool too. But a lot of people tend to think their opinion given is something that it's truly not. There's a difference between saying, you know what, yeah, I'm more on this side because I really appreciate this stuff about this, and this is what I like, and having a conversation versus probably about 90% of the people on this goddamn internet who just fucking puke all over shit and come at you with anger and hatred. I have started from day one with both the Amico and the Atari box excited and open-minded. And what happens is I let it play out, and I let logic dictate where I'm going to feel from there. Okay? Now, this video is a culmination of two other videos before this. It started with, I just made a goofy little video, just kind of, I mean, they say the truth comes out in jest. So even though I was joking about it, I obviously meant it. But it was this versus that. Atari VCS versus the Intellivision Amico. And it just showed a picture of all these products that the Amico team was involved in the past. Successful products that we all know, that we've all used, and we all find to be very high quality and nostalgic stuff. And I just said a little thing afterwards saying this is why I can follow the Amico more so than the Atari box, because the Atari box has one guy who has a tattoo of a controller. And that's fine, you know, and I left it at that. I've never once said that you shouldn't follow the Atari box or you shouldn't be excited about it, and nor should you fucking participate in supporting them. Never once have I ever said that. I've never said that. But I don't have faith in it personally. I want Atari to succeed. However, it's not really Atari, guys. And I know technically this isn't in television either. But you need to look at who's in charge of what's going on here. And just look at the reality of it. That's fine if you want to support it. And that, I have no problem with that. I'm not against you for that. I'm leaning more towards this side of the spectrum. So that led to a whole nother video. And some people took it as a smart-ass attempt at me being a fucking puke. Guys, that's not my fucking style. That's not my style at all. I'm a smart-ass, but I do it in fun. Not in anger or not in hate. I asked a simple question. Give me a list of why you support the Atari VCS. A list. Don't defend it. Don't go fucking pukey on me. A list. I like it because of this reason and this reason, and I support it because of this and this and this. And I got exactly what I knew I was going to get. Nothing. I had one person comment saying, oh, you made these last videos because of my comments. It had nothing to do with you, bro. It had nothing to do with you. You were in the line of a whole bunch of other cats that I really do appreciate watching my stuff and commenting, regardless of how the conversation goes. Because it means we're engaged. And I hope you look at it as a conversation and not as confrontation. because it will never be that way on my page. Except for the end of that one conversation that you and I were having. I'm not going to say who it is, but I ended it with this right here. And hopefully I remember to block out his name because I don't want to put anyone on blast. And I'm still not puking on him for following the VCS. But I got pretty much no true significant answers that I was looking for as far as why. It all boiled down to people being nostalgic for Atari. Guys, you should see my Atari stuff. I fucking love Atari. I am super nostalgic for it. But I'm not nostalgic for some guy who's been rubbing the fucking name up the asshole of every fucking company that can spit some kind of bullshit product out. I cannot get into that, okay? I love Atari. I got fucking 8 shelves of shit all over the house with Atari. Most of my wardrobe has Atari in it. My main hat that I wear every day outside has an Atari pin on it. So I could show my pride for Atari. I do Atari Day every fucking month. I have the name Atari in my motherfucking name. So don't you ever tell me, ever, that I am not for Atari. I am 100% for Atari. I just can't get behind something that doesn't fucking exist. Guys, this is the first time I'm gonna puke on something. Like, straight up fucking thrash it. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, go fuck your mother. And if you want to unsubscribe, unsubscribe. But from here on out and every day before today, I've been very positive about everything. But now I'm going to fucking smash you in the face with some fucking reality. Atari VCS gets fucking announced, okay? It's called the Atari box. We get a little fucking snippet. Then we get a little announcement saying this thing is real. It's not fake, because we were all speculating. All of us are excited. We have fucking raging hard-ons. And then a couple other things transpired, and then poof! Gone! Then they come out and say, hey, we're going to announce this, and there's going to be pre-orders. And then poof! Gone! And then they do the pre-orders eventually. I know there's shit in between. And they get $3 million. And guess what? Poof! Gone! They took $3 million of your dollars and fucking disappeared. Okay, one of the comments I got was, okay, well, what are the specs of the Intellivision Amico? Well, I don't know what the specs are, but you know what? I do know all of this about it. What do you know about the Atari VCS? You know what the specs are going to be. You know that they had a plan and then changed it last minute, way later than they fucking should have. They're changing everything last minute and making it like it's in your favor. And not even coming out and saying, you know what, we didn't think this thing through. Which is exactly what happened. I made this comment to a friend of mine the other day, and I don't know if I did it online. The difference between the way the Intellivision people are handling this and the Atari people are handling this is Atari had an idea and they fucking blew their load before the pants even came off. The Intellivision people have been working on this for months. If not a year or so. I can't remember exactly how long. And they waited to the right time to announce it. And they've been trickling the information as it goes. Atari said, we want to build a thing because we have a name and we can make money on it. And that's all you've gotten. That's it. You've gotten a name, you've gotten renderings, and you've gotten a piece of fucking wood that's carved to look like something that you may or may not ever have in your hands ever. The Intellivision has had at least 2 pictures of consoles working. Maybe not working. 2 actual physical consoles in that trailer alone. Now, I know the rest of them were rendered. These have been in the hands of people in the media. They have played the games. There is a list of games that we've already seen with more to come. What has Atari given you for your $300 fucking dollars already? Nothing. They've given you nothing. And I get it. You want to be behind it and you want to be nostalgic for it. I have a hard-on for Atari and I want the name to fucking live on. But this fucking puke that's in charge of it is destroying the fucking name. And I get it. And if you have that $300 already invested in it, I get why you're still fucking holding on. And I feel for you, and I fucking swear to Christ I'm in your corner. Your fucking corner, hoping I'm wrong, and they come through, and at the new year, or whenever the fuck they delay it to the next, it comes out, and it gets in your hands, and it's everything we've ever fucking wanted it to be. I would fucking revel in that. I would roll around with the egg in my face. I don't give a shit if I'm ever wrong. I don't care. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I'll admit it. But I think a lot of you are just still hanging on because you have the money. And that brings me to another point. If you don't have that $300 or plus invested already, fuck your words. I don't care how much you want to defend it. You haven't put the money down, so you got nothing to lose. So you're arguing over something that you Can I have the argument with the people who actually put the money down, please? And the rest of you just step aside and say, I like the idea of it, and I'll wait for it to come out? Because I guarantee you, the majority of the people who have been commenting on this whole fucking debacle, that wasn't even meant to even happen. I guarantee you, most of them haven't fucking thrown a single dime down on this shit, and yet they're fucking talking all this shit. Put your fucking money where your mouth is before you start opening your fucking shithole. I'm serious, guys. I'm serious. Tommy Tallarico and his crew, they have legitimate passion. Everybody who's surrounding it has legitimate passion, okay? We know who's involved, and we know what successful shit they've been behind in. Can you say the same for the guys at Atari? Nope. There's two things I've listed. Tommy has an enormous open line of communication. Atari, can you say the same for the Atari VCS? Nope. Fucking Tommy, he does interviews with even the smaller YouTube channels. He's even asked, hey, if you ever want to do a fucking interview with me, and this is back when I still only had like 500 people. Not that 750 is huge, but still, you understand what I'm talking about here. I'll come talk to you. He answers questions. He follows everything. He comments on my videos. He comments on pretty much anyone who puts anything out there. And if there's a question about something, or someone wants to puke and say, well, this, that, and the other, he'll correct you. He'll say, no, here's the deal. This is what we're after, and this is what it, whatever. Open line of communication from day motherfucking one. What about your Atari? Nope. No, they keep running away. And especially when they got $3 million of your fucking money. They fucking hit shit and they ran off. And then eventually came out with, yeah, we're changing things. Yay for you. Are you serious? Price point? There's a lot of people going, $300 ain't much to me. Fuck it. If it doesn't go, it doesn't go, And that really bothers me. But that's all right. That's their lifestyle. That's how they are able to live. And that's fine. That's fine. A lot of us aren't. And $300 for a handful of people who probably paid for this thing. Because it's like a once-in-a-lifetime kind of deal, That could have hurt them that month. They could have fucking ate like ramen for like a month and a half because they put their fucking $300 into it. And those are the people I feel most for if this thing doesn't become what it's supposed to become. Okay? Pricing for games. And that's just it. We don't have anything for the Atari as far as games are concerned. But we know what we're going to have for games. Whether you like what kind of games they are or not is irrelevant. Whether you don't like the style, whether you don't like the fact that they're not going to be over a certain age rating, is irrelevant to that conversation. They have games. They have developers. God damn it, we just found out they have Echo the motherfucking Dolphin. That's huge. Your Atari guys have nothing but their old, dusty bullshit that I can fucking play on 2 gajillion fucking systems right now in my home. Fuck you. It looks cool. Well, the Atari box looks cool too, but if it ever became a physical thing, I'm sure it would look really cool, but it hasn't yet. So, and if it has, we haven't seen it. We've seen the Amico in physical form. Regular updates, I've already said that. The simplicity of it all. And I went on to talk about like family marketing. I got a whole bunch more, and I'm just going to leave it at that because we're already at 13 minutes. We play classics with the controllers and all that stuff. We know what it is, and that's the important thing. We know what it is and what it will do, how much it will cost, when we're going to have it, And we haven't gotten any of that shit from Atari. We keep getting dates, but those dates are never fulfilled. And we don't even know if the product's even ready to even be manufactured. Never mind. I don't know. I just don't get it. I love Atari. I love Atari. And I really wish it was being handled by people who gave a fuck. But these pukes don't give a fuck, guys. They don't give a fuck about you, and they don't give a fuck about anything. And they don't give a fuck about running away with your money. And it's that part that really pisses me off the most. Now, am I under any illusions that either one of these consoles are going to change the world? No. Neither one of them might fucking do anything. They could both completely fail. But Tommy ain't got a dime of my money. He never crowdfunded a bullshit. Never. Not one dime. He doesn't have one dime of my money. Not one dime. Atari has $3 million of yours. And hasn't shown you shit. So have all the faith you fucking want. Because they aren't even confident in whatever it's supposed to be. Guys, that open sandbox, whatever the fuck it's called, that's code for it's an emulation box. That's code for they have no faith in what the fuck it is going to try to be. And if they can't get games for it, well, at least there's a backup plan. Now, backup plans are great, but this backup plan says in the initial start of the whole thing that there isn't a fucking plan A. Plan A has already failed, but they're still going to go with it, with the plan B in the background, so they can at least say you could do something with it. Guys, you could play all the games in the world on this thing. It's going to have every game available that has ever existed, up until a certain technology level, because emulation. That's it. So if you're all excited about that open fucking whatever it is, there you go. You can get a Raspberry Pi for $300 fucking dollars. But it's a mini PC. Really? I can get you a laptop for less than that. That fucking is probably more powerful. But regardless, that's all I had to say. And I am so sorry that this fucking video had to be so angry. I am totally sorry. But I've fucking had it with nonsense. And people just being so ugly. So I said, you know what? I'm going to be ugly just for once. Just for once, I'm going to be fucking ugly. I don't want to puke on anyone's parade. I really don't. But you have to be fucking realistic at the end of the day, regardless of anything. So that's it, guys. I'm all done. No more Amico or Atari stuff until we get new news, information of anything. Amico comes out with, hey, we're going to have this list of games too. I'm going to pop that out. Same with the Atari box. And I'm going to be positive and optimistic about both of them. Fuck you if you're the type of guy who wants to puke on the guy who wants this, that, and the other thing. Because I generally don't care either way. If you wanted to buy a fucking piece of rock out in front of my yard and give me $600 for it, the definition of a good deal is when both parties are happy with the exchange. So guys, I hope you're doing well. Thank you always so much for watching. This video, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever the fuck, I don't care. This is going to be a shit show to begin with. I'm not even going to talk about the giveaway, but that'll be down the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. If you care to go click on that and read the description, you can win all kinds of cool prizes. I got a couple of television things coming up, too, that I will be announcing later on this week, as well as a few other little incentives to give away. I really, truly hope you're all doing well. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, guys, take care. Be cool to each other, for fuck's sake. Creep it real. Bye-bye.